Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rants Show. Now, I want you guys to know that this is a safe space. This channel is a safe space. And the reason I'm saying that to you is because I want you to answer me this question. How many of you actually did book reports? Now, I'm sure some of you are currently in school, or at least have gone to school. How many of you actually did your book reports? Because for me, I don't know if I ever did a single one in school. I don't think I ever truly read a book cover to cover and wrote a report on it. It's just not my thing. I always thought the concept of reading a 500-page book and then writing 2 to 3 pages on it was so incredibly pointless because they always include book reports on top of your regular homework. So you have daily or weekly homework or whatever, and then you also have to work on this book report in the meantime. Who is out there reading 10 pages a day for the entire semester and then they write their report? Who is doing that? Is there a single student on the planet doing that? Because to me, I would always wait until a couple days before, if not the day before, and just skim the book, look up summaries online, just flip to random pages and just find random quotes and stuff to work into my report. And I always did extremely well. I don't know if I wrote the reports well, like if they were well thought out and well executed, or if the teachers truly just did not give a shit. Because I couldn't have been the only one who waited until the last minute to do these book reports. I mean, every single time without fail. And the worst thing is when they requested a book for the entire grade, the entire school to do. So everyone, you couldn't go to the library and check one out because there just weren't any copies. So you had to go on Amazon and buy the book. You had to buy something that you were never going to use. Now, I'm sure some of these books are good, but come on, guys. Come on. I'm not going to read a book. I got shit to do. I can't read a 500-page book when there's movies and summaries and, documentaries out about this book. What's the point? I remember when I was a kid, in high school, we read To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know if they still read that book because it's got the N-word in it, but man, I remember my teacher, she didn't even hesitate. When we would read that book in class, I mean, saying that word in class was like a part of her salary. Like she looked forward to it. That was like a bonus that she got. She definitely didn't pull any punches, if that's what I'm saying. But pretty much all the books that were assigned, I think were just assigned to every single child in the country. I think every single student in the country read the exact same book at the exact same time. And that's why I always had this thing where it's like, there's got to be at least one person who reads it, and then they should just share their knowledge with everyone else. But my thing is there some kind of conspiracy between the Department of Education and Amazon, or the Department of Education and Barnes and Noble? Because it seems odd to me that they would force students to read a book and then not provide, enough copies for everyone. And in class, they would be like, oh, but it's only $10 on Amazon. Yeah, but if you're buying 40 books over the course of your entire career, It's a lot of money for something you're not going to use. What I would do is I would either buy the book, bring it into class, and just like pretend I'm reading it in class for a couple days and then return it. Or I would just check one out from the library and just be like the worst person ever. Like check a book out and keep renewing it over and over again and not open it a single time. And then, yeah, like I said, I would just wait until the day before and find like a digital online version for free, or just rip quotes from some like, summary website or something. I mean, I graduated from school before AI was a thing, but I'm guessing now that, you can just have your entire report written. But I want to know your guys' thoughts. How many of you listeners actually did those book reports? Am I the odd one out? Because I always thought that I was like the average. Never reading the book, waiting to the last minute, doing some half-ass assignment and, getting full marks on it, or, not worrying about it at all. But I'd like to know, did any of you guys struggle with book reports? Did any of you guys actually read the books? Were they good? I mean, it's a little late for me now. I'm not going to go back and read them now. I guess I could thumb through my old reports, but they're probably not very good. But just let me know your thoughts. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.